Hi everybody. Look what I've got today. Yummy, 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 yummy. Look at all this goodness. Now I just did the video on this one, so we're going to set him over to the side. And let's do this one because this is one of my favorites. I just love this. Again, it's one of those, they're all the same. The ones that I'm doing today, they're just different covers and different insides, but it's the same shape. This is 9.5 by 4 3/4. And I used this on each one of them because I just think that's just such yumminess. Just, I don't know, it really adds a lot. And here is a picture of an angel. And then I put it on a piece of khaki material and outlined it in the green. You'll see why here in a minute, but it goes really nicely with the green in this fabric. There's the spine. Yummy. Look at all the different charms. We got a just filigree and circles and little swirly thingy. So it's got a lot of yumminess. And there's the back. That feels so good. I lined these. Normally I don't because they do get so thick, but I lined this. I found some really neat liner stuff, and it's nice and soft. It's 100% cotton. So it's yummy. And it's got a lace closure. Boy, what's with the threads today? Let's go inside. I used an eyelet white. You know, I love that contrast. So I used the eyelet for the back. And a real pretty khaki cover pocket with some lace flowers. Isn't that pretty? That's just such yumminess. Yummy is the word for this Friday. And an envelope with, of course, some coffee dyed paper inside. Just plain coffee dyed paper. And in it goes. I want to see the stamp. I'm funny about how things sit in my own journal. You know, I just like it a certain way, but that's what makes it yours. You fix it the way you like it. We've got some seam binding here that's been coffee dyed. Look at this. Back up. Look at that. Isn't that neat how that came out? And then, of course, the green stitching I used throughout, so matches that. Goes with that green. It's got the crackle stamping and some print. Over here, real pretty angel image here with the pocket, and I inked it in a blue and in a coffee color. And this has got a card for journaling. Look at that. I just love how it comes out. I know. Doesn't take much to entertain me, does it? And here we've got a booklet with all kinds of stuff. Over here, it's the reverse side of the leaf stitching on the other side, but I like it. A pretty image here, and I used doilies. I cut doilies in half and used them for the tabs in this book. Lots of stamping, lots of crackling. That's the other part of that doily. I put them double-sided. And then some nice leaf stitching here with a real pretty piece of vintage fabric. More stamping. This is from an old computer book when they first started coming out with the card. You punched a card and stuck it in the computer. So I thought that was kind of neat. Guess check. Ooh, y'all hear Sammy Joe? There must be a squirrel outside. There's a book dictionary page. Again, the seam binding with, oh, look at this. I just love this. Look pretty. Look pretty stitching. A zigzag stitch over here. How I get this from a zigzag stitch, I will never know. My machine just does its own thing, has a mind of its own. I'm sure it has something to do with tension, but, you know, I like the look, so I leave it. And a real pretty postcard that's just there for pretty, but you've got a place to write. More of that delicious fabric with stitching and doily tab. Over here, is a glassine pocket with a postcard on it. Look at that. The stitching from the other side. Love it. And of course the snippets. Like I said in the other video, it's a good starter point for starting to write in your journal. You just make yourself use these. You know, you don't like it, you toss it. But I can't see how you wouldn't like it. It'd be yours. Nice pretty angel image there. Again, more seam binding with the stitching. A real pretty image here. I heavily edged these in the blue and the brown. I really like that look. That's got a little orange cast to it because this is not really orange. It's kind of a pinky orange, a salmon, I guess, would be the word. Some more of that yummy fabric with stitching. And that's just there for pretty. It's little angels. Different uneven pages. More seam binding here with stitching. I try to leave them simple because, you know, you want the place to write and add your things. So I made them as simple as I could stand it. I was telling Elizabeth that, you know, if I had my way about it, there wouldn't be a square inch to write anything. But, you know, then it defeats the purpose of the journal. So, more seam binding here and stitching. Another pretty angel here. Again, that pretty image with a big doily here. But it's got, you know, a lot of the same images, which just kind of helps to tie it together. Add some pretties. We've got some seam binding here. Over here is another postcard with a nice piece of journaling paper, double-sided. Another little pretty angel image here. I just absolutely adore this. I don't know if it was I got it in an estate sale, of course, because you know how I love those estate sales. But I don't know if it was a tablecloth or a bedspread. It was so thin, I can't imagine it being either. But I don't know. But anyway, I couldn't pass it up. It just was yummy. Another image here. Look, a real pretty angel. You know, and I left this without any decorating, so you could add some of your own stuff. Here's a journaling card. You know, you could write here. And there's a dictionary page and a guest check. Over here, another pretty angel on a pocket. And it's got the doily tab and the fabric running up it. And then some journaling cards, that sorry silk with the gold. Some music washi tape up there. And there's the reverse side of that stitching. Another image here with the zigzag stitching and lots of stamping in this book. So the pages are not just stark. They're interesting. They have interest. Over here's the same pocket that I did in the front with the eyelet for the background, and I put a card in here. You know, whoop, if I hadn't stuck my hand in there, I would have known this was in there. Look at there. Boy, that looks old, doesn't it? That's pretty neat. Back in you go. But you know my pockets will hold a lot, so you get a good bit of use out of it. And the lace closure. It's just yummy. Just yummy. I love these. And I have one for myself. Looks very similar to this one, except for I didn't use angels. But I use this fabric, and I just love it. It's just so soft. It feels good. It's squishy. I like it. I want to thank y'all so much for being here with me today, and I will see you shortly in the next video. Bye-bye.